why this class exists, why I want to tell you guys that okay, this is the difference between a broke editor or the guy who makes average money versus this is someone who makes actually some good amount of money that they can tell that okay, I do video editing as a full time. What's the difference? So why am I not jumping into straight into teaching softwares and telling you guys how to do this and that, which is the software part, means how to edit a video? Why another lecture class? Because I truly believe, means this is a core belief of mine, which is if you can understand what you want, like if you can understand what you want, because that is the hard part, getting becomes easy. Okay, so once you understand and you know what you want, means you actually know, I'll put it, you actually know what you want, you will then by virtue know that what you don't want. Okay, because most of our time we spend doing things which we don't want, which could be like focusing on the wrong things, doing the wrong things, which will create zero output into your outcomes. Doing and getting will become easy once you know that what you don't want, what you don't need to do, so that you can actually focus on the things which eventually matters and which will give you like faster results. Okay, so in this class we will discuss how we are going to hit our goals. If you guys forget it, it was 60K per month as a video editor, and we don't need to do like what we don't need to do because you have already wasted enough times doing the wrong things. Okay, this code exists to show you the right things in order to do. Now, before I jump into the lectures and explain everything, I want to discuss how to make money, because most of you don't know how to make even like how to make the money in the first place. Means how does a video editor makes money, what are the basic principle we need to focus on to increase whatever your income, your whatever you want to call, like getting better job, getting better clients. I want to teach you guys the core concept and the mindset you need to go through. So we have to start from the basics. As a question, how many have you like ever made a single rupee from video editing? This is my first question. I want to see why I asked you this question, because again, to build the fundamental basics, which is I want to tell you the economics one-on-one for video editor. How does video editor actually make money? Now, video editors makes money by providing their video editing services to people who need it. This is the most important thing. People who need it. Okay. In professional words, we call them clients. So we basically work with clients. They need our video editing services. I will go more into like why they need, why can't they do it themselves? More on that. Okay. AKA you lend your skills to the clients, or you can say you rent it out for a time until they're paying you. Now, here's the question. Why can't means why can't they, your client, which is do the video editing on their own? Why can't they do it? And at the end of the day, they have to do something. Why they are not doing it and doing the video part themselves, video editing part themselves? Why? Skills. What is skills? You have to start from the very basic things. They might be able to do it, but not the quality of the output might not be the actually desire. Okay, anyone else? Time management, they don't know how to do it. Okay, this is again, these are vague questions. I will give you a very solid question. Okay, so that you can take it as a mindset. Like however long your video editing journey becomes, you will take things as a mindset. This class you will forever remember. Okay, storytelling. Okay, so many of you have said many different things. I will give you one core reason. So here's the big problem which they don't want to face. They don't want to solve the problems that you have come up, like that you have solved while coming up and learning video editing. To give you more ideas, the only reason an editor makes money or more money than you is because they have solved more problems than you. Okay, it could be anything. Let's say you are a beginner editor and only charge 5K to like make 5K to 10K. You just know basic editings, and someone a video editor who charge 5K to 10K per video. Okay, so he have done many things, which is he also know After Effects, he also create better designs. Now, what is the difference? Why he charge 5 to 10K per video and why you make only 5 to 10K per month? What is the basic difference? Which is they have solved more problems than you. Put this line into your head, or at the end of the class, you will already put it. For beginners who are starting out, like who are just starting out, they have not solved enough problems to start making money from video editing. Like you have not gotten to the base step. Okay, you need to solve a lot of problems at the start so that someone is willing to pay you for the things you have done, for the like knowledge you have. Okay, I will get into more that. If you have made money before, list out all the problems that you have solved in the past and how you use them in your client work. Your problem solving skills are the reason they got you, like they started working with you. Okay, now that means you will get paid more if you can solve more problems for your client than they can solve themselves. Okay, so only reason they can't, like let's say there is a client who can't even learn, like who don't want to even learn video editing, simply like not video editing, but there is a client who just don't want to learn Premiere Pro. They don't have the time, they don't have the others, they don't want to face all the problems and solve okay how to install crack or maybe how to install Adobe, how what is timeline, how to add cuts, all those kind of things. They don't want to learn. They don't want to go through the suffering. Now, you go through the suffering, you learn. Now they can hire you, and you simply use their use the skills, and they don't have to go through the suffering, which is learning all and doing all themselves. That's why you charge them. Okay, that's the basic form of economics, which is you simply have something which they want, and they have something which you want, and you both exchange. Simple. Now, the more problems you solve, the more problems you solve, the more skillful you become, which is comes down to the mindset, which I want to give you guys. Uh, you should write it, okay, somewhere, because this is a mindset I follow throughout my life, which is whenever you get stuck on a problem, remember this is the reason you are getting paid. This should be onto your wall anywhere. The only reason you are getting money is because you have solved problems which your client can't. And if you quit, decide to quit at any problem, you think, okay, this problem is I don't want to solve. Just remember this quote that this is the reason you are getting paid. Okay, your client can't solve it on their own. That's why they are hiring you. Not because you have any fancy degree, but because you can make their life easier. As simple as that. I want to make it like just a screenshot this part after this call, or maybe right now. Go to any printing store, print it out, put it into your wall. Cause why I'm giving you, cause first thing, uh, throughout the code, you I can't solve all the problems. Okay, many problems will occur while editing, maybe throughout your life, anything. And when you try to overcome it, it will get a lot harder. Okay, you can't overcome it maybe in the first try, maybe in the second try, maybe in the third try. You have to face it again and again and again, and you will feel irritated that why this problem I can't solve. It could be anything, as little as, let's say, you are just starting out and you want to install crack. As simple, like the basic form of the first problem any beginner video at the face, which is they don't know how to install crack. Now, once you solve it, one problem is solved. Now, someone who can't pay for the premium version, they simply hire a video editor who have the premium pro. Cause you have it, you install it through cracks, you solve the problem, you will be getting paid. Okay, so you always need to remember this. Whenever you face any problem, remind yourself that this is the problem solving skill is the reason you are you will be getting paid in the future. If you skip your thing, or you if you fear the problem and quit it, there's no reason you will be getting paid more maybe. Okay, let's say you're making 10K and you have 3 to 4 things to learn. Means you want to improve your video editing, if you want to improve, learn how to edit fast, and you think, okay, that I don't want to solve these problems. That simply means you don't want to grow, you don't want to make more money. The moment you accept that, okay, I don't want to solve more problems, I don't want to learn more things, you get stuck. Or if you are making zero money, means you keep want to make zero money till the end of your life. So remember this thing as a mindset, which is whenever you get stuck on a problem, remember this is the reason you are getting paid. Now, this is the main class. Okay, the mindset thing is done. This is the only mindset I wanted to give you guys, and the perspective of why this mindset exists. Now I want to get into the actual strategy part, that why this class actually exists. We are done with the mindset thing. Now there are hundreds of ways to make money as a video editor. Like there are thousands of clients whom you can work with. It can be ad editor, wedding video editor. You can do all these things. You can become an ad video editor, wedding editor, real estate editor, like you edit real estate kind of video, TV content, movie, web series, all those kind of things. But can everyone mute their mic? Okay. So, but the question is, which one should you go for that help you hit your goal faster and with less skills? Means while solving the less problems. Okay, because at the end of the day, if we can get more for the work we do, less work we do, it is far better to get it through the harder way. Okay, you can even do labor and get to 60K per month. It just will be much harder and much take it will take you much longer. Okay, so what will be the best way to achieve our goal, which was 60K per month, much faster and with as less amount of skills as possible. To get the answer, you have to understand one more concept, which again, demand and supply, which comes from again a term of economics. Okay, so if you don't know what is demand and supply, I will give you one context. See if I open Figma, okay, this is the schedule, but I will go into more a little bit later. So any of you understand like demand and supply curve? Anyone comes from economics background? Yes. What is, if you can tell me in a line? This is basically like any basic, if you see, go to market, like go to shopping, you can see it. Like if you go to the basic thing, okay, if you go to buy a vegetable, like any vegetables, you will see it. So economics says that, let's say this is demand and this is supply. Okay, so this is basically price and this is basically amount, I think. Now it's like this. Okay, what it is. So, and you can simply draw a line which is price. Okay, so when the demand is high and supply is low, so it's like this. Yeah. So when demand is high, so let's say this is demand. So demand always goes, or supply always goes up. So we are in a supply market where supply always goes up. What is supply simply? Let's say there is aloo, potato, 100 kg of potato, and there is 100 people in the market who want to buy potato, same 1 kg, they get each. Okay. So cost 100 people for 100 kg, they can pay 10 rupees per kg. Hmm? Wait, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Hmm? Okay, sorry. So again, cost demand is simply equal to supply. What will happen is the price will remain the same. Okay, so at the starting, let's say the potato was 10 rupees per kg. Okay, 10 rupees per kg. Now, what will happen is, let's say some year potato grew much more. Okay, so let's say 200 kgs. In that case, what will happen? Cause people only want 10 kg, like only want 100 kg, like 1 kg per each 100 people. So they will not pay that much amount. Okay, why? Because people know that okay, there is a lot of potatoes, they will pay less. But when there is only 50 kgs of potato, they will like 50 kg of potato, cause each people want 1 kg. In that case, what will happen is they will start bidding, that who can bid more, cause there is limited supply. So in this case, let's say someone is willing to bet 20 rupees per kg. What will happen is, from that 100 people, only 10, like 50 people will be willing to bet 20 rupees per kg. Like they will be say that, okay, I can only give you 20 rupees per kg. Like I can give you 20. Whoever is saying 10 rupees, I will give you 20. Give me the potato, because potato is in low supply. So that will happen is potato, like 50 kg will go to the 50 people at 20 rupees per kg. That's how demand and supply works. Same. So it is supply, it is demand. This happened in most of the market, which is demand goes up, supplies goes down. That's why price goes down too. Okay. So see, this cuts here. Now, if you increase the supply, like if you increase the demand, which is like this, and supply goes down, so price raises. Okay, these are the basic term. When supplies goes up, means there is more things to buy, then people are buying it, price goes down. When there is more demand, like demand goes up, there is more people to buy something, then there is actually the thing to buy, which is supply. The price goes up. Okay, so this is basic. Now, why am I telling you this, like the basic economics thing and all those that like why am I telling you this? The only reason to tell you this is to have a point, which is which of these do you watch more often? Movie, web series, or YouTube or Instagram? Tell me, what things do you watch on more, like more often? What have increased watching in last 2 to 3 years? Tell me. Because you are like regular consumer, you watch a lot of things in a day. What do you prefer watching in a day? Okay, Insta, YouTube, YouTube, Insta, YouTube, Insta, IG. Okay, so you can already see where's the demand is. Now, what will happen when demand, like, let's say there are 100 editors before this like supply like demand explosion. Okay, demand did not goes up. Before that, let's say there were like 100 editors who were supplying in the market. Okay, like they were simply editing the videos because the videos need to be edited by someone. But what happened is the demand goes up. Okay, the demand goes up means uh, let's say before there were 100 editors, like 100 YouTubers too and 100 editors. So each guy's got one editor. Now what happened is there becomes 200 creators, means 200 YouTubers. But cause the demand did not, like the supply did not catch up, which is the editors amount, it remains the same 100 editors, because that's what I have seen. It remains the same. Quality editors remains the same. So now what will happen is, because there are 200 people and only 100 guys, what will happen is price will increase and they will start betting for the editors. So if before they were paying, let's say 20K per month to editors, now what will happen is, cost the simply we will make it simple, which is the demand increased by 2x, so the price will increase by 2x too. So they will pay 40K now, 40K per month. What will happen when they pay 40K, start bidding 40K? 100 of people will say that I don't have the budget, so they will get out of the game. Now, the 100 people will keep paying 40K until this demand goes up. When the demand goes up, they have to again bet and see that, okay, how much editors are costing now these days. That's how the like demand supply is now. Okay. Why? Because in the recent time, content creation has become boom, like boom. You can see that it could be any company, any founder, or any business. All those people are creating content nowadays. That's why the supply was same, which means the editors were same. But because of the huge demand, editors have like become much more expensive. Okay. And this is just one benefit. I will tell you one more benefit, which I prefer more than this benefit. Because again, at the end of the day, tomorrow can supply goes down, like demand goes down, or maybe supply goes up. When supplies goes up, again, supply goes up, price will become down, means you will get less paid. That's what market happens. This is basic in economics. I have one more thing which I rely on, and that's why I prefer video editing. I will tell you why. Okay. So again, someone needs to edit these videos. That's what content video editor does. He or she edits videos for social media, which means YouTube or IG. You can edit more, means you can edit what are more socials. So yeah, ads, you can edit ads too, but the I won't call it social. So it will be WhatsApp story. Most of the time it will be YouTube and IG. Okay. That's what I have seen 99% of the time, not even 90% of the time. Okay. Now, here's the math which I prefer. Like, here are the maths behind making stitching ads. So you can choose any of these. Okay, which is either you can work with one client who is creating content on social media, edit 4 videos for him, and charge 15K per video. You can get 2 clients, same 4 videos per month. Now you will be getting paid 8K per video. You just need to get paid 8K per video. There is one client. Now he is getting 8 videos per month. Again, same 8K per video. So it will be around 8 into 8, 64K, around 60K. So our goal is to hit 60K. Or it could be one client, 8 reels, 2K rupees per reel, like 8 reels per week. So 8 into 4, 32, 32 into 2, which comes around 64. Yeah. So same. These are some ways you can go more deep, which is You can charge one reel like 1K per reel, and you can work with two clients. Now, here's the thing which I prefer, which like the model I prefer. Okay, because I have been through everything. Okay, means I have worked with short forms, I have worked with ads, I have worked with low paying clients, I have worked with high paying like clients, and the prefer like the things I prefer, which is I always try to prefer with like try to work with one client who needs four long form video each month and is willing to pay 15K per video. Now, before you ask, which is who the heck pays 15K for a video, because many of people say like, because many people pay and you are going to charge them like charge the same. That's what I will be teaching entire like throughout the course, the editing style, the people you should target, the people you need to work with or you should aim for working with. I'll tell you everything. Okay, but I want to tell you why they prefer this, like why I prefer this, why I don't prefer like working with 10 or like 2 to 3 clients, or maybe working on reels, all those kind of things. Why only long form, which is four long form? Why only one client, and why I charging as much? Like this is my goal, which is I must charge as much I can, so that I don't have to focus on low paying clients. Okay, and this will be a bigger number because if you have not worked with any clients, or maybe you have worked with 2 to 300 rupees clients, you will say that okay, this is not possible, and this is just a belief, okay, which you have to break. And you will see many people inside the court who is charging this much. Okay, so this is just a belief. Now, throughout the cohort, you will be breaking this belief. Don't worry. But before that, I will tell you the reason. Before I tell you like who is going to pay and why they going to pay 15K per video, I want to tell you why I prefer this model, which is one client, four long form video per month and 15K per video. Why? Because it's easy to deliver and less stress. Because let's say there is, let's say for someone you edit 30 reels, okay, in 30 days means 1 month. Uh, how much more effort will it take rather than editing just four videos? Think about it. How much more efforts will it take? And to give you more context, you can simply ask that, okay, where I put most of my efforts. First, it's editing. So see how your editing becomes more complex. So instead of creating four projects, you have to create 30 projects for 30 reels. Instead of choosing 4 to 8 music, let's say 12 music, if you include three musics in each video. In the other side, if you are editing 30 reels, you have to pick 30 different musics. All the way you can same do three musics and keep repeating them, but these are some context. Now, if there is four videos, you have to find four ideas and know only like, okay, how can I represent these four videos ideas? On the other hand, 30 videos, you have to find out, okay, these are 30 different ideas. How can I represent all them differently? More thinking power. On the client side, four videos, you have to only communicate four times, means only have to client ask that, okay, is the one video good, second video good, third video good, fourth video good, done. On the other hand, 30 videos, you have to ask, okay, is the first one good? Okay, these are the revisions, done. Second video good, these are the revisions, then do it 30 times. See how boring it is. Okay, so that is one thing, which is it is easier to deliver because again, I rather work with one client who will pay me 60K per video and I only get one video per month. It is far better for me and I spent 3 weeks working on it rather than getting one client each day who is paying me like one client each day who is paying me 2K each day so that I can make in 30 days 60K. Okay, this is the thing I prefer. I prefer working on less project and making more through each project and optimize my throughout. Okay. Now, one more thing, which is because I'm working with one client, I only need to know one niche. And why it is more important? Because let's say you work with two niches, like two people. One is gym guy and second is crypto guy. What will happen is you have to keep reading about two things, which is you have to also read about crypto, that what is happening in crypto, how can I edit crypto videos, what can I show when the speaker says trading, stop loss, all those kind of things. At the same time, you have to also learn about fitness, which is what is bicep, what is vitamin D, what does vitamin do. I don't know, like I am not into getting uh, physics, like physical body at all. Okay, like I am not into it. I am not as into fitness at all. Okay, so my only point is, the less amount of client you work with, the easier it would be deliver. Also, the better you can edit. Because let's say you are only working with one type of client, which is crypto kind of client. Okay, because you have like, because I can see that majority of you have not worked with anyone. That's why I can't give you the reference of just think that okay, you are working with a new kind of niche. So new niche, what it could be. Uh, uh, Someone asked any questions? Can I ask or suggest? Just wait a second. So let me tell you a new niche. I want to give you a very very deep niche which you guys don't know, like have not listened at all. Mm, UGC. So not UGC, but mm, okay. So let's say let's say there is a client, okay, who want to create videos around mic. Okay, they just want to create videos around mic in mic niche. That's simple. They will talk about okay, what does mic do? How does mic works? What are the best mics? All those. And you never in your life used mic or researched anything about mic. Or I can give you a better example. Okay, so there is a thing called forex trading. Most of you guys never know about it because believe me, I do not know too. Now, try to think that okay, there is, and you also don't come with a trading background. Now, someone came and tell you that okay, you need to edit a like forex niche video. I will show you how to edit in forex market. How will you edit when you don't know about what okay, what is trading? You will not come up with any ideas. You will simply okay think that okay, how can I represent it? Then you will watch another videos. Then you will find out okay, this is what resistance called. This is what support called. Only reason I can tell you because I come from a little bit of trading background. I have studied a little bit because I work with few clients. So you have to read a lot. You have to study a lot. What it will does is it will increase your editing time. The result of increasing your editing time, it will take you longer to edit one video. Again, what will be the result when you will edit longer video, like when you will take longer to edit one video, which is you will make less per hour. Okay, what will the consequence, like what will be the consequence of this? Means two things. One, your client will pay less. Why? Because you are taking more time to edit one video, and your quality is not improved. Why? Because if someone who already know about all those things, they would not be spending that much time editing, so they can deliver faster. So you can't compete with those, like you can't compete with those people. Second, you may miss some deadlines, which is the most crucial thing. Okay, because you are taking a lot time to edit. Maybe they need the video within 2 days, and someone who knows all these things, which is they have the idea about trading, forex trading, they can edit in 2 days. But because you don't know, you will take 4 days. It could happen. It have happened with me. That's why I always prefer working within a niche. Means finding a niche. Okay, at the start you will not find a niche. That's a completely different thing. But I want to set a foundation that why I like to work with one kind of people. So to make things simple, the less kind of clients you work with, the faster, the easier, and the better you can edit. The less stress you have, the longer they will stay because you will not miss deadlines. So there is hell lot of benefits to working inside a niche, but there is hell lot of downsides too if you go broad. Means try to work with everyone. Of course, they will not pay as much as you should be. This is one thing. But again, there are a lot more which I explained. Now, again, same thing which is easier to understand one market, one style, one type of content, because all day what you do is you study charts, what they call, what is all those things, you will be able to edit trading videos far better. Okay, again, because I don't know fitness, maybe I will not be able to edit much better videos in fitness rather than someone who have know about fitness. Okay, that's why I don't compete in those field. What I compete is my field, which is I try like coaches and like consultant, all those agency owners, those kind of niche, because I know okay how does the business works, at least I have some basic experience about like ideas that how to get like what is lead, what is marketing, what is funnels, what is sales, all those kind of things, what is persuasion, psychology, all those kind of things. Okay, so I have some ideas that I can represent their videos, whatever they are talking. I don't have to go and find that, okay, what is sales psychology, what is sales buying decisions, or okay, uh, what is basic lead, what is funnel call, like what is a funnel. I don't have to find those things. I can simply get the information, create visuals, edit the video, and deliver it to them. I don't have to waste any time at anything. Again, if you don't know about anything, don't worry, cause these are the things you will develop. That's why I prefer, like, these are the things you will develop by working with one type of clients for a long period of time. Okay, at the start you will work as many clients as possible to get the reps in, but slowly you will try to figure out, okay, what type of client you like working with, and you try to filter out well. Okay, but this is a goal. P1 goal is something you slowly get to. You don't directly start out like, okay, these are the things I would want to do. No, I told you, you have to find resources which you need to hit your goals, which is at the start you will work with any clients as possible to get the reps in. Then you will find out what clients you want to work with or like working with. Then you eliminate all of them. Okay, now again, better for long term retention, which is you will not miss deadlines when you are working with just one client and they are paying you more, because again you are not missing deadlines and you are delivering faster and quality because you are only working with one type of style. So your relationship with the clients will become much more stronger and they will work with you for a really long time. Because when I like, because I work on the same niche, I have worked with a client who is paying you for the last 18 months. This is a proof when you like work in a same niche and just one niche. Now, one more thing which I want to tell you, like this is the main concept which I want to tell you. If you guys have any doubt, which is, will someone pay 15K for a single video? Because believe me, there will be like, this is the average amount you will charge. Believe me, after this call, if you've done anything and you, like everything and you completed everything, this is the amount you will be able to charge on an average for every video. Now, to understand this, why you will be able to charge that much money, you have to understand broke content editor versus rich content editor, which is simply working with these two kind of clients. First, entertainment videos, and second, business related videos. Okay, now this is basically two type. Like, for context, I work with YouTubers because, again, I told you I work with long forms. So long forms are only created on YouTube. Means YouTube videos are called long form because they are long, 8 minute, 10 minute, 12 minutes. Okay, there are no long forms in Instagram, so those are called reels. And inside YouTube, there are mainly entertainment videos or business related videos. What are entertainment videos? Entertainment videos are basically videos where you watch for just fun, maybe some challenges, maybe some vlog, maybe any documentary, all those kind of things. Business related videos where you learn something, which might be a skill like video editing, website designing, maybe funnel hacking, funnel building, sales, marketing, all those kind of things. Maybe some software, AI, anything business related. Okay, so it will teach you something. Entertainment, which you just watch for enjoyment. Length of the video will also matter, is not it? Yeah, but again, this is the average. I told you, this is the average you will be charged. Again, you have to improve a lot to charge that. I won't say that just complete the quote and you will be able to charge. You have to improve, keep improving until you charge this much. Okay, now I will tell you the difference, which is broke content editor versus the rich ones who actually like make something good out of it. So I will go to YouTube. And again, to show this point, I will give you some context, or you can say proof, basically. So let's search one of the best example I like to search, which is Fukra Insan. So do you guys know this guy? Because you already come from India, many of you already know him. That's why I try to give Indian examples at the start. So how many of you already know him? Crew, okay. Sumit knows. Anyone else? No, yes, yep. Okay, anyone else? No, no. Yes, yes. I know, but never watched his videos. No. Yes. No, no. Okay. So around 50 to 40% of you guys know. So if you guys don't know, I will give you some example, like give you some context. I have worked with him. I work for him. Okay. Oh, Rahul, you work for him? Good, nice. Okay. So here is a thing which I want to tell you guys. So let's see his numbers. So he's at 12 million, like 12.6 million subscribers. You could say he's one of the top like YouTube creators in India, and on an average he gets around 3, 4, 7, 5, so around 7 million views. Let's say 7 million. Okay, this is his average. So again, I will put the notes down, which is Fukra and 7 million views. Got it? Now, if you guys don't know, because you are just starting out, I will tell you the RPM means average money a YouTuber makes. Because he uploads a little bit longer, 20 to 26-minute videos, he may be getting more. On an average, 8 to 10-minute videos give you 30 rupees per thousand, means 30,000 rupees per million views. But because he is creating longer videos, like 25 to 30-minute videos, let's assume he is getting paid 100 rupees per thousand views. So 1 lakh per million. So 7 million per views, which could be 7 lakhs per video. Now, again, let's say he upload how many videos? One video to three videos, four videos in a month. So let's say four, so 7 into 4, 28. He may be making more 28 from brand sponsors. So 60 lakhs around. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I won't go into his all the earnings and all. Again, there are no evidence or proof. I'm just assuming that if this is the revenue they are getting, this much money they may be making. Okay. Why I want to show you this? Because I want to build a contrast into whatever I want to show you. So let's say he's making 7 lakhs per video. In that case, they can pay 1 lakh per video edited. Okay, so like whatever video edit, you can charge up to 1 lakh. Believe me, you can charge. Now, this you might be thinking, okay, Mantu, this is good amount. I just want to charge that. But there is one more problem. Like anyone can answer it. What is the problem in this? What is the problem working with these guys? Can anyone say? Like, what's the problem? Video is so long. Okay. Revisions. Okay. No, like there will be like many videos are long. You can't say that videos are long. Revisions, you will get revisions until you get good. They can stop making these videos. No, they will never, because that is their main thing. They won't pay that much money to editors that much. Now they should be paying good amount of money if I don't like if they are making that much. Believe me. Will any Indian YouTuber will pay a lakh for video editor? Why not? If you can bring results, why not? He is pretty much paying 550K per video at least. If he is not paying that much, means their editor is not charging that much as they should be charging. If you work for long, they'll pay, and it's on you how you talk to client. Yeah, what values you provide. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm talking about the problem, which is what is the problem with working with these kind of peoples? What's the problem? Let's see if someone can answer. Has to deal with so much footage is time consuming. All the problems you guys are saying, like giving me, is imaginary. What is the real problem? Nope. So see, if you guys remember, I talked about demand and supply. You guys remember it? Do you guys remember? Yes. So now let's see that how much demand it like there is actually who can pay this much money. Let's see. What do you guys think? How many people are there who actually get this much amount of views on YouTube in India in entertainment? How many they are? Which you actually know, which you can target and work with. Top 1%, not even 1%, Vivek. If I say to like list out people whom you know, you will hardly able to like list out 100 peoples. Okay. The problem is if I teach, like told you guys, like work target these clients, work with these clients. The thing is, there will be a certain point when you get exhausted and you can't work with more than 100. Like again, there will be only 100 editors who will get placed working with these persons. Okay. After that, all the editors won't be able to work with. Why? Because again, either they have to improve their editing and get so much better that they can replace the editor they are already working with. So yeah, lots of competition and it's hard to pitch, and there are a lot of less amount of people who are actually doing these numbers. As simple as that. And also, I truly believe because when you are starting, you won't be getting this much paid. It's again when the best of the best editors will be getting paid after they reject all the average ones. This is the hard reality you will face everywhere. But I will I will try to help you as much as I could. Okay, so this is one case when you work with an Indian guy and he's on entertainment niche. Okay, now I'll give you one more example, which is a mid segment. Okay, which also like I don't prefer this. I prefer the third segment, which I am going to talk about. Let's say you work with international people. So in entertainment, in international, who could be? So let's say Jake Paul. So same, he also create an like entertainment kind of video. Let's see if he's creating or not as of now. Yeah, again, but not he. Eric. So see, same seven. Let's say averaging 7 millions and one, two, three, four. Let's say he also uploads 4 videos per month. Let's just say he uploads 3 videos. So I can write Eric. He gets 7 million views on an average and he uploads 3 videos. So 3 into 7, 20 million, let's say on an average. But has a twist. Okay, when in India you get paid like 100 rupees per thousand views and like 1 lakh per million. In like in international, you can get from 4K to like 4x to 10x the amount of money. Okay, so you can like you could be getting paid up to, let's for example so just say they are getting paid 5x. Okay, just 5x. So again, in that case, they will be making 5 lakhs per million. What it comes around. So 5 lakhs into 20, it comes around 1 CR per month, which is far more than this, which was 60 lakhs, and they were getting paid like they were getting 28 million views, and I have not even like added the brand sponsorship which they might be getting. Okay, which could be another CR, so 2 CR. So see, there is a very basic form of difference, which is on the one hand they were getting paid 60 lakhs while getting more views, and they are getting paid 3 to 4 times more, 2 CR, while getting less views. I am counting less, like you can see almost one third of the views. That's true because their revenue is better than one Indian YT. Now, I told you one thing, okay, which could be the difference you could get, which is they already make hell lot of money, you can charge more. Because again, I told you, the only difference you can charge, which is the problem you are solved. Because they are making more money, they are ready to pay you more. Because again, if you work with two guys, one who is like let's say just same assume, let's say there is a guy who is, let's say you are a wedding videographer, okay, and there is a guy who makes 10K per month, and there is a guy who makes 1 lakh per month. Who will pay you more for your videography, like wedding videography services? Obviously the guy who makes the more money. Why? Because he care more about the result he is gonna get out on the other hand to this guy. Okay, because you have the same like you will be providing the same services, you will be pitching the same, but cause this person care less and cause he have the less money to spend to make sure that all things go well, he will paying you less. Okay, because he have the less resources to give you, but he have 10x resources to this guy, he will paying you more because now he can pay you more, he can actually care more about the thing, so you can charge us more about to these people. Now this is one step which is I prefer. You can work with Indians, you can make some money. It's far better to work with international peoples who will pay you on an average. This is a on an average I have found. Okay, so you will be getting paid 2 to 4x more than the Indian people. This is everything I have found. Now, has a good thing. If you someone of like any one of you tells me that okay, my English is not good enough, I can't talk on call or maybe chat on, or like you don't need to chat, you don't need to talk. Most of the time, I have like for the last 2.5 years of video editing, I have jumped on a call with 2 to 3 peoples, I guess. Yeah, on call to talk about the project or the video they are going to do, or those were only 10 to 15 minutes call. Like they explain they need this, I show that okay I have done this, and they agrees my prices, we work forward. He I more expect from us that कई हम अपनी एडिटिंग से यूज अच्छा रिजल्ट दे सकते हैं ड्यूरिंग Q&A we can ask out verbally. Yep. No, like I will see. So I want to explain something okay before that. Now, if you guys have any questions, which is like have any fear that okay, I don't know English, any all of those, you can start with there. But I want to give you one question. Okay, if I tell you that okay, in the next 3 to 6 months, you guys will be able to double whatever money you are making. Okay, at least double. Okay, so whatever. Let's say you are making after like you start working with international people, you are start making 20K, and I tell you that in the next 3 months you guaranteed to make 40K from 20 to 40K, and you just have to do one thing, and it is guaranteed. How much? Like how many of you will do it? Absolutely, because it is guaranteed, and you have to only solve one, which is you need to learn English. Believe me, this is the best hack you will get in your life, because then you will be able to charge international people the international money which they are making or they are charging, and you will be able to live right here in India and spend in India, which is much more less than international. Okay, because believe me, in US, if you will be like living a good amount of rent will cost you anywhere around $800 to $1,200, which is far more than like in India. Okay, in India you can get really good flat for around 10 to 15K, I guess. Yeah, per month, which nowhere nears around $800 to $1,200. Okay, so this is the benefit. Now, I don't like to prefer both of these two peoples. I'll tell you why. Because then you have to learn a lot of skills, which is retention, storytelling, mm, uh, all those kind of story editing means how can you edit a story in, there are many types of editing. Okay, so I forget the names because again I don't edit educational kind of videos, I edit videos which are informative, and those videos require a lot simple editing. Okay, so you have to be really beast at video editing. That's why I don't prefer these kind of things. Again, how I found them, which is I start working with people whom I work with right now at the first place, and I found out that okay, these people need less skills, means they their requirements are a lot less, and I will tell you about them. I know, so I mean, yeah. Now I will tell you the third type of people, which is I will give you my one more like own client whom I have worked with. So I will open his name, which is if I remember his name, he was Joel. Yeah, Joel Kaplan. So this is a guy whom I have worked with. So Joel Kaplan, I will write his name. So Joel Kaplan. Now let's see his views. Okay, again, because all the peoples we have compared on their views. and we thought that okay, this is the average amount they may be making. See, his views are really less, 4K, 3K, 3.6, so around 5K. So 5K, around 5K views. Now, he's getting 5K views per video, and he is uploading. Before that, he used to upload one video per week. Right now, he is not uploading, but when I was working with him last year, he was uploading 4 videos per month. So around 20K per month, 20K views per month. And let's say, because he have uploaded lots of videos in the past, like 300 videos, let's say from the past videos, he is also getting views. So let's just say 50K per views. 50K views each month he is getting. Now here's my question. What do you think? How much money does his YouTube generates for him? Think about it for a second. Think about it. How much money do you guys think that his YouTube helps him to generate? Give me any number. 5 lakhs, 2 to 3 lakhs. Okay. Anyone else less than the previous ones? Not much, but he earns through his services and mentorship and personal coaching business needs. So 3 plus lakhs. Okay. Anyone else? 10. Okay. Anyone else? 15. Anyone else? 1 to 2. Okay. Anyone else want to answer? 1 lakh. Okay. So none of you got ever close to the numbers he is making. Okay. So I will give you some context. So he runs a coaching business in the background, and after this coaching business, he also sells some software, some referrals, all those kind of things. So he makes nothing from YouTube. For context, nothing. Like I will tell you the actual money he makes, but from YouTube ads and all sponsorship, he makes zero because he sponsors zero people. Like he is like to sponsors no one. He runs almost like, even if he runs ads, like allow ads to run on his channels, he counts him like he count the ad revenue as a negligible. Okay, he does not see that okay how much he is making from the ad revenue. Now, if you see that everywhere you will see links to his 100K per month mastermind, scale to 8 figures, means all his coaching businesses, okay, which he is selling. What do you think that he like amount he's selling like each month he would be selling last year? Okay, because all the numbers I am talking about are the last year numbers when he was selling actually and building actually. Now think about it. 1 crore. Beyond the expectations. Yeah, that's right. So he was making around like $500,000 per month from his coaching business. And one of the like really important component was his YouTube. So if you don't know, like half a million last year it was around 4 cr. Yep. So 4 cr each month from the content. Like most like majority, like he said that okay, one of the most important component, whatever reason I'm like selling this much or I'm getting this much sales, one of the reasons is the coach, like this, the YouTube thing, the videos people watch and they trust and they learn and then they bought. Because he don't sell any like random things, not any 1 to 10 or maybe $100 products. He was selling $10,000 products. So even like one video gets him one deal, means one coaching client, which was around, let's say he just get 1,000 views and one person buys $1,000 product, 10,000, even 1,000, not so 10,000. So for every 1,000 views, he would be getting $1, which is far more better than any people. Okay, so see, these are the clients I like to work with. Now, because he is making hell lot of more money and YouTube plays a majority role. Why? Because Again, I will give you my example. Okay, so before purchasing this cohort, you might have consumed a lot of my content. It could be maybe YouTube, because I don't upload on YouTube as of now, because I am still building my ECP so that I can fully promote on everything. But you may have watched some of my YouTube videos, my like IG videos, then you have gotten into my WhatsApp channel. Then from there, you have read my post, which I have made, then you replied, then you bought the ECP. So this is a quick question. Okay, how many of you like have watched my YouTube? Just tell me yes. How many of you have watched my YouTube? Yes, yes. Anyone else? Yes, three. Okay, four. No, no, no. Okay, so four. Only IG, yes, five, 6, 7. Okay, so 23 out of 7 have watched my YouTube. Okay, eight, eight people. Now, one more question. How many of you have watched my IG? IG only IG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 13, like almost more than 50. First was actually IG. Okay, 16. Like this is basically funnel. Okay, but like maybe you have watched my IG first, then YouTube, all those. But now, last thing, how many you have like inside my WhatsApp channel? How many of you are inside my WhatsApp? Me and seeing my messages. Me. Almost everyone, because that's my main place where I drive my traffic from and where I promote like everything. So see, like cause I sell a low ticket product, that's why I need to like have all of you guys somewhere to like promote, and I use a different selling techniques rather than him, but he simply sells building trust from his YouTube channels, then funneling people in, and then follow like this is the link I clicked on the description, and then asking them to fill out a form, which is basically qualifying them whether they can buy his product or not, then scheduling a call, then on the call he see that okay how they can help him, and then he sell the product to them, all those selling kind of things, and the revenue he generates from insane. Now cause he's making more money, what do you guys think? He would not be able to pay 15K per video? What comes around it, like 60K per month? So what it comes around, let's say 1K, like 1K, like $1,000 per month. If he's making 500K per month from business, and one of the most important part for his business is YouTube, because like he's building trust, he's nurturing people, he's getting views, he's getting traffic, and from that all the people's convert. Do you think he mind paying 1K, or he would not pay 1K? And when like he only like need these, what he actually need, like I will tell you, when I was used to work with him, he only need consistent output, means don't miss deadline. Even if you are average editor, I will work with you, but don't miss deadline and don't ditch me in mid of any project. That's all he needed from my side. Okay, so this is a very clear point which I want to convey, which is try to work with people who are selling something. Okay, why? Because again, because they don't rely on the AdSense, they are making hell lot of more money in the background, and cause YouTube is the one of the main important like component of their business. To make the money they are making, they pay heavily like for the editors, and they pay good amount for their team members, because again, to like build a good business who generates good money, they need to pay better to their people. Okay, how do you get into their DMs? People reach, like his manager reached out to me, and I work with them. Like simply, he does not directly hire people, but his manager reached out to me because he's a big guy. Okay, now how to find these types of people, we will go more over that. But again, for those things, there is a client acquisition class, you don't need to watch it before you learn video editing. Okay, so now there's one more thing which I want to tell you, which is when you work with these kind of people, what you simply see is they have a pretty common theme around their videos. All their videos are much more similar. Okay, so see, all the videos are simply they coming in, coming in front of camera and explaining a concept, with simply this call. It could be one of his videos. He maybe come into the camera. Okay, we are going to talk about this call. Like, what is the difference between broke video editor and rich video editor? The video editor actually makes money. Then second, same comes around the camera, talk something, give to the editor. Same comes around the camera, talk something for 15 to 10 minutes. Same comes around the camera, start talking. This is a video like screen cam recording. This is same. Come to the camera, start talking. Come to the camera, start talking. Okay, so now the benefit of this is you don't have to learn a lot of complex editing. Now you see where we are going. First, they pay better. Now their editing is simpler, means you can deliver much, you can learn this style much faster. The only hard thing you will be ever facing is also not getting them, because if you use the methods I told, like I have told in the client acquisition part, they will reach out to you. So don't worry about them. Again, one more context I want to give you guys, which is there are a hell lot of people who are looking for editors, but the only reason it's like editors can't get a job, which is they are not good enough. Period. I'll promise you that if you can edit hell lot of better, I can recommend you to the agency owners who I know. I have simply friend with, and they will, because in the futures I am simply planning to like have a corner where I invite agency people and you can fill their form and they can simply see your portfolio and they can hire you. And that's why you don't have to look out for jobs. They will simply look out for you and you don't have to do anything. But that's for another day. We are talking about what kind of videos we are going to learn. So if you got everything down, what we are going to learn is how to edit these people's videos. Now, again, because they are creating most of the time similar videos, you will like only you need to follow the same process. Again, what it will do is it will make your learning process simple. Okay, so this was all today's class. Before quitting, I will tell you one more thing, which is you understand. Okay, like why video, like the editors who like, for example, me. Okay, there are editors in India who charge 300 rupees, 500 rupees per reel and makes around 15K to 20K. The only reason I can make what I make is simply I like to work with people who can pay for me, and the only people who can pay for me are actually the ones who are making money. Okay, so same thing. Let's say you are a wedding videographer and you want to make good money. It's all comes down to the people whom you work with. If you work with, like, let's say the persons who are making 10K per month, you will be getting same whatever they are making, a portion of it, not even the full. They are making 1 lakh, you may be getting a little bit good. If they are making a CR per month, see how much more you can charge for them. Again, you have to deliver more, which you can always deliver. Period. You can always deliver on your quality, you can always improve on it. But the only reason to get paid more is to simply work with people who are willing to pay more or can pay more. Okay, this is the basic economics. If they don't have the money to pay you, simply don't you simply don't focus on them. That was the what is simply the difference between the editors who stay broke because they like working with people who do broke things. And for this, I can one more example I can give you is this video, which I like to show. Like I showed inside the previous code, and I will make the sound low. So this see, I will give you the basic general thing what video editors do. Okay, they edit these kind of cinematic videos which they enjoy. The thing is, who will buy them? Who will buy this kind of videos? Maybe ask you to edit this. Not a Hollywood level video editor. Most of the times, no, they're not a Hollywood level director. No, maybe some random people who like this thing and say like, hey, can you create me this? And they'll say like, okay, I can pay you 150, maybe 200, maybe 300. Okay, now again, this is a thing you can do, but we are not focusing on that. We are focusing on the real money which you can make. Okay, and I like from this call, I want to tell you guys that please, for God's sake, if you are not doing the thing that is taught in the cohort and trying to like, instead of doing the actual thing which I teach in the cohort and trying to do something different, which is okay, how can I create this cool effect, or maybe how can I do this cool cinematic thing, or how can I do this cinematic transition? If you focus on this, believe me, you will never get to the goal. Because again, I told you, it's far much easier to do the things that does not matter rather than doing the things that do matter and actually get to the goal. That's why the cohort is built. Okay, so, and I'll close this. I will jump to the last thing, which is how to actually learn how to edit these videos. This is the business related videos, the kind of talking head videos. Those are basically called talking head videos. How to edit these? So for that, the next 6 week, whatever the classes will be, like, yeah, the 6 week will be all around. Okay. So has the flow of the classes, because I recently shifted from 4 weeks schedule to now 6 week, like 6 week cohort. So I've made some changes which I want to introduce, which is this is how your next 6 weeks will look like. Now, context, which is if you simply see them in line means, okay, week one, this, like this, then this. This is my process of editing a video for a client. Period. This is as simple as that. Okay. So you won't like, this is not a class where I will show you like, okay, you can do this, you can, how you can premium, like how to create master inside Premiere Pro, how to do this, how to export. I will not tell you anything like that. Means, okay, how to do everything in Premiere Pro, then what is sound design, this, then all the concept knowledge, this, then how to use After Effects, this. I will not tell you this. I will tell you, means I will start from very sketch, but it will be not like a scatter knowledge. Okay, we'll follow a process which I prefer, which I have used to teach all the previous students, which were 120 plus student, to edit an actual client video from start to finish. And believe me, the only reason I can come up with this and this schedule like format, and believe me, on the like anyone who teach video editing in the market don't have this structured layout. Why? I will tell you is, first, they never work with the client. If they have never enough, like they have never spent enough time to create this kind of structure. Okay, they simply, what they do is simply teach you guys that, okay, how to use Premiere Pro, how to create this kind of animations, and they just tell like copy and paste. I don't do that. I prefer that I again told you, when I feel like, when I can teach you how to fish, you can already fish on your own. I don't need to like give you the fish, which is simply how to follow the process. One, like how to, like what is the process, then how to follow it, then how to do it. Once you're able to do the process on your own, you can improve the process on your own. Simple. Now, here's the overview of the classes. So in the week one, we already completed the clarity roadmap, which means the basics of video editing and what does video editor actually do, and how to like how you actually makes money, like good money from video editing, not just the broke money, which is like getting random projects, working with random people, not that, and like falling in the competition. Tomorrow, like not tomorrow, but on the next class, we will learn Premiere Pro, because I want to start from complete basics, because many people are beginners, so we will start from complete basics. Then, course, again, if I start like directly jump into editing and how to do everything, you will not have the knowledge to do it because you don't know the Premiere Pro at all. So we will start with that. Then the very first thing I do when I edit a client video, because you will be getting an actual client video raw footage and you will be editing throughout with me. Okay. So on the after Premiere Pro class, we will learn how to add cuts, which is the very first step you will do, which will set the foundation of the video. After the cuts, we will do few fundamental classes, which means, cause again, if I directly jump into how to add music means to do this, none of these will make sense to you because you don't know how to like how music works in the foundations, how good design works. That's why these two fundamental classes are important. Then we will add the music into our video, because after I prefer like working with the music before I add visuals. So after the music, we will create the storyboarding, means plan out the video that how we are going to execute into everything. Now, after the storyboard means planning the video. One thing I missed the last cohort, which was teach you guys some Photoshop level, means some Photoshop things, so you can build the design on your own or make changes to the designs at some point. So we'll do that. We will teach you a little bit about Photoshop, building designs, collecting designs, means whatever you have planned in the storyboard, maybe some animations, maybe some designs, we will create them. then you will do some like good amount of editing inside Premiere. Okay, means building visuals, adding visuals, and we will not create the like complex animations. Okay, we will try to break down the animations into lower form so you can create some of them into the Premiere Pro, because we don't want to spend a hell lot of time just using After Effects. I told you, you have to be fast when you deliver to the clients. So the only way to do fast is to get more for the work you do. Means find a way to get the best output for in less time. You can do it, believe me. In week 4, we will learn After Effects on the day 1, then keyframes 101, text 101, and then how to save the actual animations so we can reuse them after and after. Then we will learn more, which is like this is the actual class where you will, like where you learn how to create animations, how you can copy, think, how you can implement, how you can steal, how you should like get inspiration, how to actually execute into the After Effect. Then some 3D camera, maybe again it's not fixed, I'm thinking about it. These two classes I have added, like like try to improve, but again this maybe could change, but this I have the basic idea which is in this, where I will tell you some 3D stuffs, how to do them, and a little bit more about maybe animations at the last. Cause if you just create animations and you don't texture them or add overlaying effects, it will look dull and mud. Okay, so it will add the extra top 20%, means making the animations look final, that you will think like, okay, this is the final output which looks awesome, this is not anything like random or maybe draft one. Okay, this will look final. Then we will export the After Effects edits to Premiere Pro, and then we will sync. Okay, because we don't use dynamic link. If you don't know what is dynamic link, so it is simply, you can in layman term I can tell you, this is the hardest way to work with Premiere Pro and After Effects. This is the most brutal way to work. It will make your PC lag, suffer, crash, all those kind of things. The workflow I will show will reduce your lag by almost zero. Okay, if your PC can run just After Effects, it will be good to go. Okay, you don't need to run Premiere Pro and After Effects simultaneously. Again, if you don't know what these things are called, like why I need to run Premiere Pro and After Effects, you will know because you have never edited a single video in your entire life. Okay, so after we are done syncing all the animations in the Premiere Pro, we will do the sound design. And again, I'm no professional at color grading or color correction, but I will, cause maybe you guys deal with raw things, or maybe you want to add some extra color grading to your videos to make things subtle or maybe change some mooding. For that, I will teach you how to convert log into log or raw footage into Rec 709, which is like making it actually look good, and how you should look at colors into your videos, how to simply do the basic color grading. Okay, this will not be a master class, because again, I want to be front. I don't know color grading. I am not like best at color grading. I just know how to do the basic things which clients want. And believe me, the things I will teach in the side, the color correction, color grading part, no client will ask you more than that. In my entire 2.5 years of editing, no like YouTuber client who is a business guy, like doing business kind of content, teaching type of content, like where they are executing something, have never asked me like, okay, can you do this kind of color grading? They have never asked me in my entire career. And at the end, I will tell you how to export the final video and how to get client feedback and how to reduce this, which is getting client feedback and fixing them and then again sending the video for final like revision. Okay, this will the workflow. Now, there were 4 classes, okay, each week at the start, but I decided to make the last class. So again, Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be not Tuesday, but Sunday. Sunday, okay, this is Sunday. So again, on the Thursday we will have Premiere Pro, and okay, Sunday, Tuesday. I forget the days in English. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, which is Sunday, then Monday skip, Tuesday, then Wednesday skip, then Thursday, okay, Thursday, then after that Friday it will be skipped. On the Saturday we will have our feedback call. On that call, I will see how many of you guys have actually implemented the things which you have learned. what it will does is it will help like be accountable. You have to like come in front of camera and say like I did not did it, and it will be shameful for you. So that's why you need to get the things done. You need to complete the things. You have to do it. Okay. Same. You will learn the fundamentals of design. You will learn the sound music. You will add the music into the video. Then on the last day, which will be the Saturday, like yeah, Saturday, on the Saturday evening, you will show that okay, what you have done entire week. Same storyboarding. You will collect the design. Then you will build the design into the Premiere Pro, the basic things. Then you again come to the next Saturday call. You represent them. Okay, okay, that these are the things I am able to do. Then After Effects, and you will learn After Effects keyframes. Then you will implement them. Then again you will come and show. Then you will learn some 3D stuff, texturing. Then you will sync them into Premiere Pro, and then you will at the end you will come and show that okay, this is the final output. Then again sound design, color correction, and exporting. And at the end of that thing, you will come and say like okay, these are the things I finished, and that's when you will submit the final video. Okay, this is the entire process will be. So Sunday, if I take you directly to the school, I can show you. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So if you go to the calendar, so to see the schedule, first call, second call, third call, where you will learn, then again you will get one more day gap to implement everything. Because again, if I take the last call here and teach you guys, then another day I just come up and ask, okay, what is where all the things you have implemented? It won't make sense. So learn, 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 then one day gap to implement everything. Throughout, you will also get 1 to 2 days gap, which you also can use to implement. On this state, you will show your implementations that okay, these are the things you implemented, learned. Then next, learn. Then one day gap, show what you did, learn, gap, learn, gap. Then this is the feedback. Okay, then I learn, feedback, feedback, learn, feedback, learn, feedback. That's the cohort calls will goes, because this is the best way I could found to make you guys accountable at the same time learning. Okay, this is the thing last cohort missed, which I implemented onto this one.